Did you feel like you did that, but how hard is it playing where the defense did and knowing that the playoff dreams are pretty much spent?
I mean, it was a good play for sure. Felt like it was something that got us going into the half. And when we came out of the half, they were running the ball on us a little bit, and we didn't hold up our end of the bargain soon, like to keep the momentum on our side. But with the next couple games, man, we just want to go out there and play our 100% football. We talked earlier before the game started about how adversity builds greatness, and that's what everybody's mindset is. I mean, we got battled through a lot of things this year. Me personally, us as a team, we battled through it so much, but that's the fun in it. That's the process. That's what you love. That's what keeps you going. That's what keeps, you know what I'm saying, LeBron James up at night, because he knows he's failed before, and he knows he wants to be great. So, I mean, everybody on this team I know wants to be great, and we're going to continue to do that.
So do you think this is about building for next year then, the final 2 weeks?
I mean, I'm playing football the way I know how to play football. It's never been in me to quit. I'm not a quitter. A loss doesn't define me and doesn't define my teammates. Me personally, I'm a man of God, and God blessed me with these abilities to go out there and play football, and I'm going to do that to the best of my ability, because if without him, it's nothing. And I know a lot of guys in that locker room feel the exact same way, so we're not thinking about next year. We're thinking about these next 2 weeks, the Chiefs and the Chargers, and we're going to go out there and try to ruin somebody's chances.
On the interception, you moved inside on that pass rush. So, how special was that play for it to work out well?
Yeah, it was cool, man. I mean, before we went on the field, my coach alerted us to the screen, because that's what they like to do with 30 seconds left, trying to get a little chunk play in. And we had a game going, and as I was coming around, I saw the back coming and was able to tip it up, and it was a cool play. But that play, like I said, we didn't do our end of the bargain after the halftime to sustain that momentum, so we just got to be better.
What changed in the second half with their run? It seems like they've had some success over the years.
Yeah, I mean, they blocked it up well. You could say they were cutting it back. We were trying to set the edge on one side, and they might have cut back and slipped through somewhere on the back side. But at the end of the day, everybody knows where we messed up, and we're gonna watch the film and get it corrected. Yep.
Wait, repeat that, sorry.
Going into the half after grabbing a big play, felt like you had momentum.
Yeah, Chubb had a huge play that led to our only touchdown, so it felt, like at that point it felt like, all right, yeah, like we about to do this. And then, obviously that first drive of the second half happened, and we didn't get the stops we needed to. So then they took the lead, but it's more of we have to capitalize on situations on both sides of the ball. When we need to get a stop on defense, we got to get a stop. When we got to score on offense, we got to score. If you can't do that, you're not going to win games.
What's the mentality there on the final drive?
Get a stop. We know we don't get a stop, we lose the game. And, it's just, at the end of the day, we knew this was a win-or-go-home type situation, and we didn't do enough to come out with a W. So,
How disappointing is that as a franchise?
repeat that, please.
How disappointing, Shelby, is that when you were identified before the season as a core guy? I mean, you're here to be sitting here today and coming up short, given the opportunities you guys have this season.
It's trash. No one goes into a season expecting it to be like this. I know we, in the beginning of the season, and now, it's never wavered. We always felt like we had the talent to compete with anybody, and we just never put it together. It just, it's frustrating to, it's just, look, I've never been in playoffs in my life, so it was just, I felt like this was the most complete team to make that run, and we just we keep falling short.
So Shelby, what does the rest of the year?
We're professionals. We go out there and play. At the end of the day, people would dream to be where we are. So to go out there and take a play off is the worst thing you can do when there's people begging for your job. We're professionals. We get paid to go out there and play no matter what your record is. And you should take that as a pro, to go out there and still play your best, even when you're not necessarily, playing for much. But the whole thing is put your best foot forward, go out there and ball. And that's the thing is, it's it just doesn't make any sense why, like, you know, we like obviously, you know, this loss hurts, but you know, everyone still has like we get to play football. And no matter what, we get to play football, and it's I love football, and you know I'm blessed to play this game, and I'm never going to take it for granted any snap I'm out there, and I'm pretty sure all my teammates would say the same.
Looked like you guys had Carr and their passing game rattled in the first half, and then they had a shift in strategy in the second half, running the ball against you guys. Did it catch you by surprise? Were you light in the box against them, or what caused the fact that they were able to run it on you there in the second half?
You know, they were really, you know, their backs did a good job of jump cutting, and just, you know, we get a little over anxious making a play, and they jump cutting, and it's an open lane. It's just, you know, kudos to them. It kind of seemed like they were doing what Cleveland did to us, you know, back in the season, like Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Cincinnati. We just have to adjust and stop it. You know, you know, it's frustrating because we have the players to go do it. We just have to focus in and go do it. You know, and that's just, especially, you know, that last drive when you know you got to get a stop. You got to get a stop. And we've been a good run defense all year, and we didn't hold up our end of the bargain that last drive. But can you repeat that? Sorry.
There are a lot of guys in that locker room like you who haven't made the playoffs. How do you find that at the big moments? You haven't had that experience.
I don't know. The whole thing is more, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it together. And that's the only way we're going to be able to do it. And, you know, I've never been on a team like this before where you could truly say all the guys love each other. And all the guys are really, like, there rooting for each other. And that's the start. That's what it's going to take to get us to that next level. And we need that camaraderie, but then also that camaraderie has to, you know, result on the field. And until we do that, we don't have to worry about anything.